I'm gonna get myself a haircut. I'm gonna have dinner with 31 very special Americans.
Surprised to see you out here.
Decided to get some fresh air. That heroin the Dixie Mafia's been selling? It's run out of there by a man named Charlie Kincaid.
Meaning all the other dealers around here kick up to him.
Charlie stays away if he can help it, so you're gonna have to put the squeeze on him. I flagged a couple of his guys. You get them to talk, they'll tell you how to get to him. Now, from what I hear, Charlie's only in this for the money. He's not a true believer like those other Dixie Mafia assholes.
So maybe if I talk sweet to him, he'll decide to bail on Doucette and come work for me. Assuming I can draw him out.
I got something that can help you with that. That's what I wanted to show you. New Bordeaux's on the standard communication grid, so getting a system of wiretaps up and running should be fairly easy. Just install this little beauty on a junction box, and I'll be able to construct an intelligence map of the nearby area.
How many more of these you got?
Just those. The parts are on an agency watch list. But if we manage to dig up more of them, we could wiretap the entire city.
All right.
God damn it! People think living under these commie motherfuckers is so great they should move their asses over to Moscow. You find more of these, you bring them to me.
You are way too sensitive about that shit, man.
Oh, fuck those motherfuckers. Fucking traitors. I'll see you when it's time to move against Charlie. On
walking bird dog. Just a walking bird dog. You know, run for your lives. If you don't know how to do it, show you how to walk bird dog. Come on, come on. Just a walking. Just a walking.
Reggie ain't exactly over the moon about this. He and Trigger were fucking tied. Now he's gotta explain to Georgia how he...
How you doing?
So they're just supposed to sweat to death in there, packing the...
That's what Zeke said. Charlie said, better that than little clouds of heroin blowing in everybody's eyes because some folks can't take little heat.
We run the holler now.
What's Four-Finger got going on at the church?
There's all kinds of dope over at the church. If you destroy it, the boss is gonna lose a lot of money.
From now on, my crew is your crew.
I'm serious, man. You heard about the curse that witch put on Bobby?
That boy was weak-minded. You are too, if you believe in that voodoo nonsense.
They say he couldn't get it.
Couldn't sleep, hair started falling out. It was all in his head. Oh, yeah? So why'd he shoot himself? Listen to me.
What you
That poor
think's
son of a
behind
bitch
that,
got
kid?
drafted. You know Bobby wasn't about to go to no war. And don't let them goddamn heathens in their devil worship nonsense get in the way. Huh?
Huh? Hell was that? Where'd you go, shitbird?
Lord help us.
Lord, help us!
Run! Run!
Run!
Huh?
You're gonna tell me about the dope operation.
The boss has got enforcers dealing around the hollow.
You run with me now.
We need help right away.
If any of y'all got the time, we got a call about a homicide in the hollow. Dispatch out.
Whoop that sumbitch!
What?
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
Hell's it coming? Hell's it coming?
We have to go. We have to get out of here.
Mafia.
Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost.
Turn around, boy. Huh?
Get a doctor. We've got someone hurt here.
Run as fast as you can!
All units. Pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Get the fuck away from me!
Maybe after I'm done here.
All right.
Get!
Holy, this man's been shot! That blood? Fuck it. 50, 65, 75, 100.
Never gets old. Never gets old. That rush.
All units of Reed. A call just came in on a car being stolen in the hollow. If there's a unit in the area, maybe stop over and see what's going on.
Plus, Holton's gives you months to pay. Call Holton's today and find out how easy it is to shop for a whole...
I've been listening in on old Charlie, and he isn't such a bad fellow. He's more of a kinder, gentler redneck, and as luck would have it, his wife is expecting.
Man in that situation usually doesn't care who he works for, long as he's still above ground.
Poor Sap starts blubbering when the two of them talk about names. Right now, it's between Bocephus and Thomas Lee. Anyway, his guys have the church locked down, and all of them are more of the shoot first, let God sort them out variety of redneck. You get your hands on Charlie, though. He'll do what he's told without putting up much of a fuss. All your intel's been updated.
You going back to the motel?
After I get something to eat, I'll see you when you're done dealing with these inbred assholes.
I told Richie not to put Charlie in charge of the heroin, but then he owed Charlie's old man or some shit. The man is Papa shit. When that nigga shows his face around here, we'll deal with him. Then deal with Charlie. Down here! Somebody take him out! Now's our chance!
Oh, Rob, get over there!
I don't send peace with a sword.
Work for me, and you might live long enough to raise your family.
Okay, sure thing. Whatever you want.
That's good, Charlie. Real good. Send your men to the First Baptist Church. Those Dixie heathens have been handled.
I'll have some of my men come right over. And thanks.
state your name for the record?
Donovan. John.
Mr. Donovan, you understand that by appearing before this committee, you have explicitly waived your constitutional rights in regards to counsel and self-incrimination.
Sure.
And you further acknowledge that by appearing before this committee, you agree to disclose all information pertaining to the events that occurred in New Bordeaux during the summer and fall of 1968.
I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't.
You were an operative in the Central Intelligence Agency from 1953 to 1969, is that correct?
That's right.
When did you arrive in Vietnam?
August of 1961.
Please describe for this committee the actions you took during your time in Vietnam.
I spent a couple months in Saigon. Then I was transferred to a base in Laos that was operated by the Special Activities Division. We trained and equipped the Hmong and then turned them loose on the NVA. We're running arms and supplies via the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
And you worked with Lincoln Clay in what eventually became the Phoenix program.
Within a year or so, Lincoln was heading up his own PRU. We'd cross over into Vietnam and locate enemy targets and either kill them or bring them back for interrogation. Just thinking about it? Jesus Christ. You wouldn't believe the shit we did to those cocksuckers.
Hold your bullets! Gonna reload! Tear the fuck down! God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't teaser.
I'm calling the police.
This man's name is Jesse. We were just having ourselves a little conversation about Richie Doucet.
Listen, I ain't done nothing, you hear? I don't know anything. I was just taking a walking down the street and she just grabbed me is all.
You with Dixie Mafia?
No. Yes, I mean, shit. I did it for the money, you hear? I ain't got nothing personal against y'all. I don't even carry a gun.
Where's Doucet?
He's out at the abandoned amusement park to the west of here.
Banned Saturdays. What the hell is he doing out there?
From what I heard, it's because you've been tearing things up. Georgie's on a goddamn warpath. He wants Richie dead. So Richie, he grabbed what was left of the heroin and took off. Said he was gonna lay low until he could settle things with Georgie.
How many men he got with him?
Hell, I don't know. All of them.
Hand me that knife.
No, please. No, I ain't done nothing to y'all. Please, I'm begging you. My mom, shit.
Go on, get.
He could warn Doucet.
He ain't no threat to nobody. Let him run back home to his mama.
If you wrong, there'll be hell to pay.
up like that. We ain't no better. I got a bad sense about this man. Richie needs to work his shit out with Georgie.
Well, he ain't got no fucking choice. 'Cause if he don't, we fuck like your mama on prom night.
For sure, ma'am, for sure. Well, better get back to it before Bobby starts hollering again.
All right, then. Watch your ass down there.
Can't piss off that many niggas and not expect some kind of response.
It's one coon. Fuck this.
After all the fucking up Richie done, could be George's boys.
Don't matter if it's one coon or 50 greaseballs. Only thing you gotta worry about is one motherfucker in front of you. I'm going.
Holla if you see something. Huh?
Welcome to Baron Saturday's Fun Park. We're sure happy to have you with us today. So put your troubles aside and enjoy yourself. You never know what that dirty old Baron's got waiting for you round the corner. Hooey!
Some bitch right there! Holy fuck!
Some bitch got me picked. Hands out of this shit. Come get me.
Left, boy. Come and get me.
Now on your ride, we got the Carnival Carousel. Nice place for you boys and girls to stay out of trouble.
There you go, cocksucker!
But be careful now. I hear those boys sure love dark meat. Welcome to the Bone Rattler. Ain't much
I didn't mean to get mixed up in all this shit.
going on
Ain't
here.
ready for a second guessing now, asshole. So you get your yellow ass out there.
Ensure a safe ride.
Shoot you my
Keep
fucking
your
self.
hands, arms, and legs
Y'all hear that?
inside the caskets at all times.
Got him over
And
here.
get it, now you hear?
something out. All you gotta do is die.
Fucking help! Cover my ass! Well, here and now.
Taking cover! I'm stuck here, boys! Wait, if y'all would fucking shoot him!
Liking our odds, boys. Am I right?
Back me up!
Crawdaddy's wild ride is the wildest ride.
He's taking us down!
Go for it again.
I'm stuck here,
Confections for a nice cold hucklebuck.
Hey, motherfucker! Georgie seen you!
Lord have mercy! I go where they go. Finish this motherfucker!
Well, folks, you may roll where that wheel. And Lord have mercy upon it. 'Cause there ain't a prettier sight than the view from the top. But don't take my word for it. Welcome, y'all. Oh, you like to hear a story? Well, I just happen to have one. So why don't you sit for a spell and have a listen to my tale about that devil beast known as the Rougarou. It all began in a small Negro village nestled deep in the bayou, far outside our civilized city. It was a place where slaves ran to hide from the world and hoped to call home. Something else called this place home too. Something evil. And it was watching them. Wait. Now say what you will. Shoot them up. Slave, but those days brought the Negro folk closer to God. Saved many a soul from the lake of fire. That it did. But soon they started backsliding, returning to the ways of their African ancestors. And a young named Papa Virgil led them back to that old practice known as and good old Papa Virgil, well, he took on a new name. Baron Saturday.
run this through, boy? You think you can come in here and steal my heroin without nobody noticing?
I'm not here to steal your heroin, Richie. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to Sammy and Ellis Robinson.
I didn't have nothing to do with that!
I watched you stab Ellis in the gut. I couldn't do nothing about it then, but I sure as hell can now.
God damn it! None of that was my idea, you hear? It was all Georgie, him and his old man. They wanted y'all gone, not me. What was I supposed to do? Say no?
Either that or make sure that I was dead.
Oh, no. No, please. Listen. Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
When I saw Richie Doucette hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. You mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
I don't think anyone could have ever predicted. Except yours truly, of course. Seems there's a gentleman out there.
Doucette's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.